again, friends. It's Ella here. We are just hanging out in the charming city of Leyawiin. What we're going to do now is we're going to go find our first companion. I have taken the liberty to find out at least where they are. So I found two locations on the map. The first one we're going to go to, since it's closer, is this area down here. Deepscorn Hollow. It reminds me of some place in Oblivion. I think I have a house there in Oblivion. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I have to go back and look, double check, but I think that's where it is. But anyhow, that's where we're going to go. So we're right here in Leyawiin. We're going to make our way to here, down to Deepscorn Hollow. And let's see, we've got a wayshrine somewhat close to there. Blueblood.
The guild has need of you, comrade.
Oh, Bera, yes, I know. Alrighty, Blueblood. Bera's so needy. Alrighty. Look, some of the sweet rolls. Oh, a lot of kind of sweet rolls we can take. Sad, sad, sad. Alrighty, so now that we're out here, oh, look in the opposite direction. This way. Is this road going to take us that way? No, it is not. It's a similar road, but on the other side, apparently. Yes. So, like I said, I haven't gone here yet. We're gonna go here, but oh, I see shiny. Oh, look, the trees are floating in the air. They're magical trees. Let's get a screenshot of that. Where are we? We are right here. Well, get a screenshot of that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. I just thought I would spare you listening to me choke to death. Okay, here we go. Time to off-road it. Looks like there's a world boss right there. It's not technically off-roading. There's a path. There it is. Oh, I must take this. We've discovered Deepscorn Hollow.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey! Over here! I need some help.
Oh, here we go. Oh, and this is him. This is his name. His name is Bastian Hallix, or Hallix, or... It's definitely Bastian. Oh, sorry, I'll be right with you, Bastian. I gotta get these mushrooms. I need these in my life. Okay. Okay, still my inner loot goblin. Bastian. What can I do for you?
I don't know which of the 8 divines sent you this way, but I'm glad to see you. The name's Bastian. Be on your guard, friend. I was accosted by a dark elf. She went into the cave hours ago, but she might return at any moment.
What dark elf? What cave?
The dark elf Tenarei Vels. She's a traveler I met along the road. The cave is Deepscorn Hollow. The entrance is over by the dock. I'm here to retrieve a fellow named Quiestley Silvelle. His family sent me to find him. I think he's in trouble.
And what do you want from me?
Untie me, please. The Silvelles will pay well if you help me get Quiestley out of whatever trouble he's in. And I could use someone to watch my back. Interested? Oh, and check the shack. I think Tenarei dropped something during our struggle.
Okay, I'll see if the dark elf left any clues behind, and I'll help you rescue Quiestley.
Oh, thank you.
Did I untie him?
Look around, would you?
Apparently I did.
I'd like to examine whatever my attacker dropped.
Okay. Search the area. I see a glowy paper right here. Whoop, whoop. I also see a backpack. Must take the backpack. Oh, I think I already know that one. Sag. Okay. Tenarei's contract. Tenarei Vels. As promised, our agreement in writing that you do not take me at my word after our long association is a bit insulting, but I am feeling indulgent. You are to bring one Quiestley Silvelle to the Syndicate in Leyawiin, preferably alive. Complete this job and your debt to the Syndicate will be cleared. This fool Quiestley has difficulty remembering his debts, but the Silvelles are a wealthy Daggerfall family. Maybe they can pay off their son's obligation. If not, debts can be paid off in a number of ways, as you well know. Current whereabouts, seen leaving the city some weeks ago, claimed to be going to Gideon. May have joined smugglers or bandits operating out of a cave south and east of Leyawiin, Deepscorn Cavern, or caves. The area is riddled with caves. So, wears an expensive signet ring, dresses like a useless rich knob, fancies himself a ladies' man, brags a lot. Hopefully smugglers haven't killed him before we can collect his debt. Lars Tool, Leyawiin.
Did you find something? Here,
I
let
did,
me have a look.
And I read it too. Where are you? Okay.
A letter. I knew I saw something fall out of Tenarei's satchel when she ambushed me. Why, this is a contract. Tenarei Vels is bringing Quiestley in to pay debts in Leyawiin.
Okay, you and Tenarei Vels are after the same quarry.
Damn it! I guess that explains why Tenarei knocked me out and tied me up. Of course, that idiot Quiestley would gamble away more than he had in his coin purse. He's done it before. Usually begs his parents for help, though.
Well, Tenarei's got a head start on you.
I ought to just let the Dark Elf have him, but it would be dishonorable. We better see if we can catch up to her. I'd like to leave her tied up and empty-handed when I drag Quiestley out of here by his arrogant nose.
Alrighty, did you tell Tenarei you were going to Deepscorn Hollow?
Probably. Yes, I did. We were just idly talking on the road. It never occurred to me that someone else might be looking for that petulant brat. It's not the first time I've been asked to get Quiestley out of trouble.
Let's see, okay. How often do you work for the Silvelles?
All the time.
Silvelles.
House Silvelle has
Silvelle.
interests in a dozen cities. I travel all over Tamriel, looking after their business. I'm a mage by training, but I spend my days dealing with contracts and cargoes.
He's a mage.
And chasing after Quiestley.
If you don't like the work, why do you do it?
The Silvelles fostered me from the time I was small, seeing to my education and giving me a place in their home. As I grew older, Lord Silvelle employed me in the family business. What I want to do isn't important. I have an obligation.
Let's see. Well, you don't sound very fond of Quiestley.
I should try to hide it better, I suppose. We were raised together, more or less. Except he was the firstborn of a wealthy family, and I was the foundling they took in. Something which Quiestley never quite let me forget.
Have you been looking after Quiestley all along?
Well, it's the right thing to do. I mean, the Silvelles gave me shelter, educated me alongside Quiestley, even hired a tutor for me when I showed some magical aptitude. I owe them. And if looking out for Quiestley is how I pay them back, so be it.
Did Tenarei react when you mentioned your task?
No, not that I noticed. She said to keep an eye out for smugglers along the coast, and departed soon after. She likely just hung back and followed me the rest of the way. Foolish of me. I should have been more alert.
Okay, let's go find Quiestley.
This is different for Quiestley. He's not one for any sort of rough living, other than maybe going to gambling dens and taverns in the seedier parts of town.
Okay, well, did you tell Tenarei why you were going to Deepscorn?
Probably.
All these questions.
Yes, I did. We were just idly talking on the road.
We already had this conversation. It would be nice if they would consistently darken the questions out. Okay, so we're going just at the bottom here. Inside this cave. Are you coming? Hello? Oh, Bastian, are you following me? Oh, look. Deepscorn. So glad I looked up after him. This is still in my bag from the quest earlier. Okay. Deepscorn Hollow. I see crabs. Well, no, it doesn't look like
Maybe there's more to this place than meets the eye.
the one that I have for myself in Oblivion.
First
I
time I've
had
had to
to
look for Quiestley in such a rustic location. Not his usual style.
I had to get a drinking or a potion of underwater breathing to get to it. It was underwater. But then again, this is in the future in comparison. Okay, it's kind of like a delve. I want to go up this way. Who's whistling? Should I eat? Perhaps I should eat. Yeah, I should eat. It'll help. It'll help me kill things faster. Book. Oh! Why did you go after him? What did he do?
How did Quiestley stand it down here? It's not what I'd call luxurious.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, these are Unmaker Night Blades. Are we going straight? Where are we going? We are going to the left. This way. Excuse me, sir. Might I have a word with you?
I wonder what this place was. It doesn't look dwarven.
Oh, seriously, did he just run in there? Or is she going after him because his other people just ran up ahead of us, perhaps? NPCs are a little confused.
Those roots. It looks like there's another passage.
It does. Let's go. Those roots, it looks like there's another passage beyond. Okay.
This is definitely not a smuggling operation.
Explore the Deepscorn Hollow. That's what it's telling us to do. Oh, hello, guys. Okay.
Help!
Free
Help, somebody!
captives. Free
Keep your
captives.
voice down. Those lunatics will hear you.
Look! They have captives!
Hist, over here.
The loot's all
Let me
gone.
out before these cultists kill me.
Let me out too! There's a cult of Sithis in these caves! They sacrifice people!
Okay. Talk to Thadarond.
I would not linger here. Flee if you value your life.
Thadarond.
Thank you. We've been here for days.
All right, Thadarond, tell me the story.
You should get out of here too, stranger. These people, the Unmakers, they're crazy. I think they're preparing to sacrifice people. Why would anyone want to do such a thing?
We're looking for a Breton named Quiestley. Have you seen him?
I've met no one by that name, but that doesn't mean he isn't here somewhere. The only non-cultist I've seen in days was a dark elf who sneaked by a short time ago. She motioned for us to wait and left without a word. I should go.
Oh, wait, who are these people? Why did they take you prisoner?
They're cultists, I think. They
More
follow
cultists.
someone called the Daughter of Sithis, and they talk about sacrifices to the Unmaker. I was on the road to Gideon when they grabbed me. Can I go now?
Take the passage to the south and be careful.
Before we continue, let's talk a moment.
Alrighty, you got it. What is it, Bastian?
Cultists? That explains some of the decoration in here. So much for the smuggler hypothesis. I didn't expect to have to fight through a nest of cultists to extract Quiestley from this mess, but so be it. What's he gotten himself mixed up in now?
Do you know anything about Sithis cults?
What's there to know? They worship a god of death, darkness, and primordial chaos. Nothing good can come of that. Quiestley's always getting into trouble, but it usually involves love or dice. He could be in real danger this time.
The Wood Elf saw Tenarei Vels come through not long ago. She wants Quiestley alive, too.
Allowing Quiestley to be dragged off to angry criminals is not much of an improvement. While Quiestley might deserve it, I can't let Tenarei Vels get him either. I want to try to grab one of these cultists and get some answers.
So, I guess we should keep looking. Okay, we already know why he feels responsible. We didn't have to ask him that. Okay, let's go through here. Are you coming? It looks like there's a paper here to read, but it's just a candle glowing. Oh, this is the thing that I finally got. This skull here with the candle on it. Finally got my first one. 3 years.
Looks like the ruin just sunk into the ground here. Let's corner one of these cultists. They might know what's happened to Quiestley.
These guys don't want to be enthralled. Or cornered, excuse me. House Lalu pumpkin pie. You.
I'm not really with them. Don't hurt me!
Come here, you.
You there!
He's a scaredy
Stop!
cat. Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
You'd better not lay a finger on me.
How'd he
You
get
have
to the
no
door?
idea who you're dealing with.
Xanathar, give me patience.
Okay. Fluvius Salva.
What is the meaning of this intrusion? Who are you people? What do you think you're doing here? I warn you, I am favored by the daughter of Sithis. She will avenge every injury you inflict on me.
We need information. We're looking for Quiestley Silvelle.
Quiestley Silvelle? He belongs to Leyawiin now. She is the daughter of Sithis, and none dare defy her. Leave while you can. You're fools if you think you can save him from her.
Let's see. If anything happens to Quiestley, you're not walking out of here. I'm gonna intimidate him.
No! No! Quiestley is Leyawiin's consort. You'll find them in the Fane of Scorn. I think the way there is back the way you came. Or maybe ahead. He's safe for now, though. They've got someone else to sacrifice today. Please, don't hurt me.
Another sacrifice?
They caught a dark elf sneaking around. Even now, she faces the death of the Crystal Fangs in the ritual room just ahead. But Leyawiin isn't there. She and her brother are in the Fane below. Your Quiestley is with them, I think.
Okay. Bastian, what do you want to do with this cultist?
I don't believe him. I think he knows more than he says he does. The daughter of Sithis? The Fane of Scorn? I don't believe it.
Quiestley's fallen in with death worshippers?
Is Quiestley the type to join a cult?
Hardly. The only thing that interests Quiestley is himself. Either these Sithis followers hid their true nature to lure him in, or he's so besotted with a woman that he doesn't realize he's in danger. Either way, I'd better get him out of here.
Well, what about Tenarei, or Tenarei, Vels?
I'm not sure I believe this sniveling cultist, but we shouldn't let anyone get sacrificed. Not even Tenarei Vels. Let's split up. You keep going, in case he's telling the truth. I'll see if I can find out more about the daughter and the Fane.
Alrighty, I'll see you later.
Please, I'll tell you anything you want. Just, I know where a map of this place is. It's not far. Just, don't hit me.
Helpful of you. What else can you tell me?
What's that sound? What's that sound? What is that? What is that sound? I don't know, it's scaring me. I don't know what that was. Okay. Uh-oh. We have a ritual going on here.
Help! Break these crystals! Please, they're killing me!
Crystal Fane. One. Uh-oh, we have a kitty cat visiting us. One moment while I pause. Okay, she just needed a little bit of attention. Unmaker Nightblade. Oh, great things. The first guy looted stuff in here.
Praise Vec. Thank you, stranger. Let's talk somewhere.
There's our necromancer
safer.
there. Hold on. Oh, at least we got a little gold out of it. Where'd she go? Someplace safer. Why do they have necromancers in here? Oh, cat's back. Fluffy, one moment. Fluffy, you cannot be up here for this. I think I have about a 30-second reprieve. See how far we can get before she comes back. Oh, hello.
Those idiots were going to sacrifice me to Sithis.
Teacup full. Oh, how cute is that? I already know it. Okay.
Ugh, my skin still feels like I've got 1,000 tiny spiders biting me. That was horrible. Oh, and thank you. I don't know what someone like you is doing here, but I won't argue with Providence.
I'm helping Bastian Hallix find his foster brother.
Ah, the dutiful and not terribly clever mage. I'll bet he's angry with me. I took care not to inflict any permanent damage on him, and I fully intended to set him free just as soon as I finish here. It's business, not personal.
Well, if they sacrificed you... I freed Bastian and found your contract with Lars Toll.
Then you understand my predicament.
Lars Toll.
I need Silvelle if I want Lars Toll off my
Lars Toll.
back. But it's not worth getting myself killed over. Help me get out of here and I'll help you. I got a look at a map, so I think I know where you can find Silvelle.
What do you know about this place?
Not much. Lars Toll suspected that Quiestley was hiding out in a smuggler's cave on the coast. I thought I'd have to check them all. Then I ran into your friend, Bastian. I knew there was something off about the smuggler story, though. It didn't fit.
You said something about a map?
I found notes left behind by some unfortunate scholar. He'd apparently come here to make a survey of the ruins. I hope he had the good sense to retreat when he found fresh evidence of a cult presence. More likely, he came to a bad end.
Did you see anything about a chamber called the Fane of Scorn?
I did. It's all the way down at the end of this maze, naturally. The scholar's notes hinted that it's an abandoned temple, once dedicated to Sithis. Well, probably not abandoned now.
Let's see, how much debt does Quiestley Silvelle owe this Lars Tull?
He must be in deep, if Lars Tull is willing to write off what I owe to get his claws on Quiestley. Too bad for him, but it's a chance for me to get out of a bad situation. Lars Tull makes a good living from other people's mistakes. Or desperation.
Okay.
Good. I saw a rough map of this place before I got caught, so I think I know where to go. I'll keep out of your way if we run into more cultists.
How
After
about
that ritual,
zombies?
no condition for a fight.
Or sacrificed husk? Or both?
Oh, damn. A dead end and a vampire in a cage. This isn't terribly helpful. There's got to be a way through. I know what I saw on the map.
A vampire in a cage?
Maybe the map showed a passage that isn't here?
Okay.
I would have sworn the map I saw showed a passage here. Unless... could it be a hidden passage? I'll look around a bit. Why don't you see if the vampire knows anything?
What do you think the vampire knows?
If he's been here long enough, he must have seen cultists coming or going through any hidden passages. But be careful with him. I don't trust vampires.
The map you saw might have been inaccurate.
Perhaps. But I'd rather not fight my way through half the cult to get to Quiestley Silvelle. If there's a passage here, it could save us quite a lot of trouble. Get in, get what you need, then get out. That's how I prefer to do things.
Alrighty, I'll talk to the vampire.
Your comrade is
Is this
correct.
water?
There's a hidden door.
It's like mist on top of water? No. It's optical illusion. So your comrade is right, there is a hidden door. Okay.
You're not part of this cult, are you? In fact, you appear to be lost.
Trying to talk to you. Hello, sir.
Your dark elf friend watches me with no small amount of suspicion. Perfectly understandable, but I'm not a slave to my hunger. Why are you wandering around Deepscorn Hollow anyway? The daughter of Sithis is fond of sacrificing strangers.
It looks like you're getting hungry, though. Your veins are starting to show. We're searching for a Breton named Quiestley Silvelle.
I have heard the name. The daughter of Sithis herself has him. These miserable Sithis pretenders. I can show you the passage you seek. I'll consider it payback for the way they locked me up.
That would be helpful.
They hid the switch for a secret door under that crate over there by the wall. Clever, if one is a child. I cannot believe I thought these weak-minded fools might have a genuine insight into the dark mysteries of Sithis.
Thank you for your help.
Huh. Surprisingly helpful.
Okay. Here. I don't see a crate. It's an invisible crate. here we go, the invisible crate. Taking a screenshot of that.
Wait. Would you do me a favor in return?
Sure. What a legend. Oh, someone's wearing their Dark Brotherhood garb.
Perhaps before you rush off, you might unlock this cell? A favor in return for my showing you the switch? Let me again assure you, I'm in control of my urges. I shall not harm you.
I really don't care why he wound up in there. Oh, I guess I have to ask him.
Perhaps before you...
Okay.
I came here hoping the temple held answers about my condition. But the cultists discovered me as I fed upon an unwary noble from Gideon. The daughter of Sithis was intrigued, but when she realized I had not yet mastered my powers, she locked me away.
Why don't you just turn to mist?
Yes, that would be an elegant solution to my predicament. I'm afraid that I'm rather new to this state of being. I haven't figured out that trick yet.
So how do I know that you won't attack us?
I'm still capable of gratitude, stranger. I just want to be free of this place. I came here expecting something quite different.
Okay, fine, I'll let you out.
Perhaps before you rush off, you might unlock this cell?
Sure.
A favor in return for my showing you the switch? Let me again assure you, I'm in control of my urges. I shall not harm you.
Alrighty. You got it. If you try, I'll take you out.
I knew it.
Thank you.
I never grow
Perhaps the friend
tired
you
of being
seek
correct.
might still be alive.
Perhaps the friend you seek must still be alive, okay?
Perhaps before you rush off, you might unlock this cell? A favor in return...
Okay, that was a little bit broken. He's still got the quest marker on his head.
This should take us right to the cult's hidden temple. Come on! Hold up a moment before we go on. I've been thinking.
Alright, what have you been thinking about?
I stumbled headlong into a bad situation once already. I do try to learn from my mistakes. I've been thinking. There's a good chance we won't find Quiestley Silvelle alive.
Well, what happens if you return empty-handed?
Nothing good. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it comes down to bringing Quiestley in, or taking his place, but it's close. I really need to be free of Lars Tull. I barely persuaded him to give me this chance. I won't get another one.
What do you suggest?
This may sound ghoulish, but... if Quiestley is dead, I'd like his signet ring. It's big, gold, and set with rubies. If I bring it back to Lars Tull, it will show that I held up my end of our bargain, and he would take it in payment of my debt.
Okay, then we need to locate him first. Dead or
Someone's
alive.
coming!
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I wasted my time on that cultist. He knew nothing. Glad I caught up to you.
Okay.
Oh, I see you found that Tenarei. Watch your back, friend. You put the fear of the gods into our captive cultist. He was sobbing on the floor when I gave up and left. I did meet a surprisingly talkative vampire, though. He told me which way you went. And seriously, do not turn your back on Tenarei.
Have you learned anything more about this cult?
Our weepy friend told me that Quiestley's quite taken with this daughter of Sithis. Figures. My guess is he told her his family is wealthy, so she's keeping him alive for ransom. We'll probably find them in the shrine they call the Fane of Scorn.
Let's see, Tenarei knows where the Fane is, although she thinks Quiestley may have been sacrificed already.
She seems like the sort who expects the worst. I remain optimistic. I don't always get along with Quiestley, but I don't want him to end up sacrificed by the cult. Or turned into some crime boss's object lesson, for that matter.
Well, someone has to pay Quiestley's debts in Leyawiin.
Not at the cost of his life. I'll figure out something. I always do. But just in case, warn Tenarei that she'd better not try anything foolish when we get Quiestley. She caught me off guard once. It won't happen again.
Okay, well, let's just find him first, and then we can sort this all out.
You're not even going to apologize, are you?
I'm sorry.
Just keep your distance from Quiestley. He's my
I'm
responsibility.
sorry, question mark. I'm sorry? Unmaker Necromancer. Why was I hitting him with my bow? We must loot. We must loot. There is loot. Oh, there's my decorative wax. Yay! No witnesses. Anything up here? No. Are they following me? Am I supposed to talk to somebody? Oh. Am I supposed to talk to somebody? Not sure if anybody remembers, like, what, Culling of Strathholm in World of Warcraft. You always have to talk to Arthas. Well, you have to go all the way back and talk to him and find him.
Quiestley!
I'm no use in a fight right now. I'll keep back.
Go away. I'll just... oh dear. I'll get out of the way.
I'm no use in a fight right now. I'll keep back. Okay. What are we supposed to kill?
Arise, my brother. Kill these trespassers.
There she is. Oh, this is her brother?
I need to grab Quiestley before he runs off again. The little bastard.
Arise, my... Wait a minute. Arise, my brother. Kill these trespassers. So that abomination was her brother. All right. I thought it was her and another, you know, person. We should have known.
How dare you? Lalice would never have hurt me. She said so.
She murders people. You idiot! You were probably next.
I'm not talking to you, Bastian. Nor to that rude dark elf that just laughed at me.
Okay, now they're waiting. Sorry. I'm gonna loot. Because if I don't get my loot, I will forget. The excitement of being done. And they're not gonna need any of this. Oh, is that real gold? Oh, it is. 5 gold. Yes, indeed. Okay, that's all nothing. No real loot there. Okay. All right, you. A bone to pick with you.
You spoiled everything. You and that lumbering oaf my father insists on sending to make my life miserable. And whoever that dark elf is, barging in and ruining my life. Who do you people think you are?
Oh, we saved your life. The cultists plan to sacrifice you.
Well, that's just your opinion. Everybody here treated me as a guest of honor. And Lalace, the daughter of Sithis, chose me to be her consort. She told me that she'd give me the kiss of Sithis soon. Why would you ruin this for me?
Bastian tells me your parents demand your presence.
I can't believe they sent Bastian after me again. They treat me as if I were a wayward child. I am perfectly capable of managing my own affairs. I refuse to go.
You were lucky to be leaving this place alive. Whoever claims you.
Claim me? I am not some sack of flour to be bargained over. Oh, very well. Bastian works for me, indirectly. I'll go with him. I can write a promissory note for the Dark Elf to deliver to her thug of a boss. He's a terrible person.
I'm not sure the decision is up to you, Quiestley. Okay. Talk to her.
Bastian doesn't seem very fond of Quiestley. I can't imagine why. We compared notes while you were talking with that simpering idiot. Bastian said he might have an idea that would solve things for both of us.
So you don't want to deliver Quiestley to Lars Tull?
Years ago, I lost everything trying to get my brother out of a fishy trading scheme. Lars Tull offered to help me. I'm still paying for it. It would be grand to be done with Lars Tull and to pull one over him at the same time.
That sounds risky.
If Bastian's willing to work with me, and perhaps forget about the knocked out and tied up business, I think we might have room for a compromise.
Alrighty then, I'll speak with him and I'll see what he's thinking. Okay, talk to Bastian.
Once we get Quiestley out of here, I'm done. I've paid my debt to his family 3 times over. All right. I think I know how to sort this out. If Tenarei is prepared to listen, that is, I'm willing to overlook the knock on the head to settle this.
And what's your plan?
First, we need to get Quiestley out of Blackwood. Tenarei doesn't have anything personal against him. Well, no more than anyone else who meets him. But the criminals she'd bring Quiestley to might kill him.
Will Quiestley go along with that?
I'll threaten to tell his parents about this whole affair unless he cooperates and goes straight back to Daggerfall. Quiestley knows that Lord Silvelle can cut him off. It's the only threat that actually scares him. He would have to earn a living.
And what about Tenarei?
I think we can all walk away from this. We ship Quiestley home, secretly. Then we make sure that Tenarei has something she can take back to Lars Tull. Thank you, friend. I think Lord Silvelle would agree that you've earned your payment.
Okay, complete quest.
What do you think, Tenarei? Are you willing to give it a try?
I'll need to bring Lars Tull proof of Quiestley's demise.
What kind of proof would you need?
I'm clearly not dead!
If I bring Quiestley's signet ring to Lars Tull, he'll believe me.
That's what I was thinking. I'll tell the Silvelles that Quiestley sold the ring to pay his debt.
I'm right here!
That ring should work. It might even cover most of Quiestley's debt.
What? My ring? I'm not giving you a damn thing! Bastian, keep that woman away from me!
Okay.
Here you go. I'll make sure Quiestley understands to stay away from Blackwood.
Thank you. This should clear my account with Lars Tull. And perhaps clear yours with this ingrate and his family too.
We should leave this place. I'll see Quiestley on his way when he comes around.
Okay. Is that it? Champion point. I don't know. Is that it? Am I done? You must complete the shattered and scattered. Okay. So the other one is on the other side. Okay. Alrighty. That concludes getting the companion, Bastian Hallix. So next we're going to go up and get the girl, but we'll do that on the next one. So, goodbye for now, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps so much. Have a great night.